this though. I'm gonna be real with y'all. For y'all women who are bosses and have all of this money and got this extra shit.
Why you saying it like that?
No, because I think, I understand the double standard, but I think you also need to understand the man that you're with, the man that you chose and you're allowed to choose you, that you can't be so mine. You know what I mean? You have to open up within reason. I'm not saying going by no niggas, no Bentleys and doing dumb shit, but you gotta invest in y'all and y'all future, and you gotta let your man feel like a man in those scenarios. Because with all the money that you have, you can end up by yourself. You know what I mean? Because at times that type of energy of it's mine. No, I'm just being honest as a man. I'm just giving you my honest opinion. Okay. As you continue to be like, it's mine, it's hard to hear someone say it's mine in a relationship that's supposed to be it's ours. Can I talk? And it's not about, hey, I got this 10 million, let me give you 5. It's not that. It's more so just knowing like, yo, we got each other, whatever. Let's build, let's make it happen. But when you hear a person say mine a lot, that shit sticks. Believe me, I'm telling you.
Welcome back to the Can We Talk About It podcast. And ooh, child. The Todd and Kandi story is all over the news, and most people are talking about the fact that they have an open marriage and that there were women in the bedroom, and so that was, something that was destroying their marriage. And listen, I am all for that. I think open marriages honestly never work, because the whole point of marriage is that it's a covenant. At that point, you're just in a relationship and you're just sharing things with people. And so I 100% believe and agree that part of the problem here was that Kandi wanted to play around. I don't think she really wanted to be married. She didn't want to be tied down to a man. And the reality is that Todd was feeling it. You guys saw this clip right here. He was so passive aggressive in how he was speaking. It's so obvious that he felt beneath Kandi, and this is why you never marry down. I know. Everybody on the internet is like, if he's a strong man, if he's a confident man, you can marry down. But I think the gap, and it's not just the pay gap, you guys, it's also the status gap. Like, Kandi is world renowned. I think people forget that she's not a reality TV star. She's literally a songwriter. She has written songs that you and I would never even imagine that she's written. And she is a big star in the music industry. And so this is not just about women in the bedroom. This is about a man constantly feeling weaker, lesser than, and not measured up to as a man. And some people may say, well, this is Kandi's fault. Like, you got to learn how to make your man feel wanted. Let me tell you something, baby. This is something my dad told me a long time ago. There is nothing that you can do to change the DNA of men. Men know deep down in their soul that their role is to provide and protect and to support. And they will become resentful if they are not doing that. On the surface, they think, yeah, he called her a boss chick, right? Oh yeah, I got my woman is hardworking. But in his soul, in his voice, you can hear him harbor resentment for her and her position. And I think the women in the bedroom is kind of like a cherry on top, because basically what it says is, no, I'm running this show and you're with me, and I'm going to do whatever I want and get whoever I want in the bedroom. That's what this says. Let's listen to another clip and then I'll be right back.
Men be trying to take half of the women. I don't think it's cool. Like, I feel like a man should always be a man and be able to handle his own or whatever, right? So,
So you gained your money while the man was with you, and he nurtured you, he helped you, gave you ideas, he was a part of that, that progression. You don't think he should get anything? You did it all. So you with your husband right now, right? So say this. You should do that. Let's work on this. Like he's setting you up. He's organizing you. He's getting your shit right.
You saying like a Wendy Williams situation?
Oh, I don't really know that thing, but I'm just saying that he helps you blow up. No, I'm just saying someone who like really influences, who's really there, really helps them get to where it needs. So now you blew up. You wasn't blown up. Now you blew up. When I met you, you was maybe making a couple of $100,000. Now you're making fucking $4 million a year, and he's making success.
If they choose to get a house together, but once again, still in marriage, I would not do it if I was not married to the person, because that's what we're saying, right? Because this is the topic.
We're not married.
Yeah, we're not married. Now I understand what you're saying. The person is adding value to the relationship, and then they build it up, and that's to me, and that's another thing. What I'm saying.
Let's just equate it to us. Let's equate it to us.
I'm about to equate it to us. What I'm saying is, when you and I got together in marriage,
right, and
we made more businesses, we made more, there were more things happening.
Right.
To me, the money that was made after a marriage, that's a different conversation, because we both contributed, whatever. Mm-hmm. But the money I had when I came in this thing,
but nobody's talking about.
A lot of men want their wives to stop working. A lot of men want their wives to take care of home or just be there for them and cater to them, which is fine. But with that being said, you already know that you're the one that's putting in everything, and everything is dependent on your income, and your income is for both of us. So
a female should be able to keep all her own. That's what we feel. We feel like
See, you guys heard that, and he's telling on himself. And this is why you always have to listen to what people are saying, because they will tell on themselves if they keep talking. Unfortunately, while I think Mama Joyce is a meddler, she was right. Todd is resentful, and he said at the end there, well, so women should be able to keep their money. What Kandi said to me is perfectly reasonable. The money that I had before the marriage is mine. The money that we made together, we bring it in. He is the man in this situation where he was like, I was supporting you and giving you this, that, and I was helping you build, and you blew up because of me. In a way, yeah. But Kandi already said, yeah, you can have some of this money, but you're not getting my stuff before that. And I believe that they signed a prenup, which was very smart on her part, because she has millions and millions of dollars. And the interesting thing about Kandi is that she blew up and she made more. People realized that she wrote certain songs, and so they bought more of those songs. They had more downloads. So she made more of her own money, and she made more money with Todd. And yeah, he's going to get a little change, but he's not going to get her own money. And this is why you never marry down. The resentment is so loud, you guys. And you see, it took 11 years for it to reveal itself. 11 years, because people can hide how they feel about you for a long time, even in marriage. But it took 11 years for her to get fed up, because it finally started to seep through the cracks. He couldn't hide it anymore, because yes, he was a stay-at-home dad. She was out here rocking and rolling, making sure her and her daughter had TV shows, reality TV, and had, red carpet appearances, and that her and her daughter were taken care of, and she and her daughter were taken care of. And yeah, his resentment built, and 11 years later, boom, in the trash. So just be wary. This is a cautionary tale on two fronts. Number one, open marriages never work. And number two, be careful. Be careful if you marry down.